Welcome to Mom on a Budget. Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, and if you are new, hi, welcome. So today we are going to be stuffing July's second paycheck, and we are going to be stuffing the cash envelopes and sinking funds, and we are working with 1,045. So let's just go ahead and jump right on in. All right, so here we have 50, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. That is 7, 8, 900, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90. And I did give my kids their allowance already because, you know, they wanted it. They couldn't wait any longer. So I did give my son his $20, and I gave my daughter her $30, but she did give me back $10 because she wanted me to put it away and save it for her. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So yeah, let's just go ahead and jump right on in. And I also got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in ones. Alright, I do got some change in here, so I'm going to go ahead and take my little container that I have here. And I'm going to go ahead and just add the change that I have in here. I gotta do this very quietly because everybody's in bed already. So
Hey, I'm good to go. Hey, I'm good to go. Hey, I'm good to go. Hey, I'm good to go.
alright, so that is it for my change. I'm gonna just go ahead. Alright, so that is it for my change. Alright, so I'm also going to be doing the dollar challenge. So I do have some dollars right here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to go ahead and just fold this and put this right in here. And I will put that in my dollar challenge container. Alright, so in groceries, I will be putting in 230. So that'll be 50, 1, 150, 2, and a 20 and a 10. So that is 50, 1, 150, 2, 220, 230. So we're gonna put that into groceries. Alright, and then in transportation, which is in gas, I am going to be putting in $30. So that is 20 and 10. I was putting in $100 for the month, but like I've mentioned, my kids are not going to school. So I have brought that down to $30. So I'm going to go ahead and put that there. And then housing, this is for house supplies. I'm going to be putting $50 in that. And next for entertainment, I have, let's see, how much do I have? I have 20 and 30. I'm going to put in another $10. That'll be 40. I'm going to be using some of this money tomorrow because we are going to be going to the movies tomorrow. So yeah. And next we're going to be stuffing our sinking funds. So for Christmas, let me see, how much do I have here? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. and I'm gonna be adding another 20, so that'll be 160. And next for savings, so let's see, how much do I have in here? And for saving, I have 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, and I'm going to be adding a 10, so that'll be 50, 150. And for emergency funds, we're not going to be stuffing in emergency funds today. And for shopping, which is AKA, it's going to be to upgrade the kids' bedroom. So let's see how much they have in here. Meaning, you know, buying them some new comforters, just upgrading the rooms. They already have a 20. So I'm gonna add 10 to this, so they will have 30. We're in no rush to buy, like, my daughter wants all those, you know, puffy pillows or those furry pillows and stuff. So yeah, so next is gonna be clothing, which is for school. They already have $20. So $20. So for school, since school's coming, it's almost here. They're gonna be going back to school in August, which is anytime soon. And we've had these other, basically had turned out to be 2 bills that came up that were very unplanned. So for this time, I am gonna go ahead and kind of add a little bit more to this, because now I'm going to be having 3 kids going to school. My little toddler's going to be starting pre-K, so he's going to be starting school too. So yeah, that means now I got to get 3 backpacks and shoes and clothes and whatnot. So to this, I'm going to be adding $200. Here's 50, 150, 2. So here you go. So that'll be 220. And to car, let's see, this one I had just started. I have 10. I'm gonna go ahead and just add another 10. That'll be a total of $20. So you guys, I'm working on my angle and I'm working on my lighting, so just bear with me. So yeah, okay. And for insurance, for insurance, we got $20. I'm gonna go ahead and add another 20 in here. That'll be 40. And for haircuts, my boys do need a haircut, so they'll be getting a haircut tomorrow in the morning or tomorrow. And for haircuts, my boys are going to be needing a haircut, so they'll be getting a haircut tomorrow. I am going to be putting $35 because that's how much it costs for both of them to get their haircut. So I will be getting a 20, a 10, and a 5, which is $35. This $5 bill is ugly, but whatever. It's going to pay what it needs to pay. So we'll go ahead and put that in there. And now for this one, and this one is, as I mentioned, I've already given my 2 other kids their allowance. I gave my son his 20, and I gave my daughter her 30, but she did give me 10 to save for her. And my toddler also gets allowance, and let's see how much he has in here. He had gone 5. He has 1, 2, 3, 4. He's only spent $1. So to this, I am gonna add a $5 bill. He gets $5 because he does help out pick up the dog's poo from outside, and he also helps with with me. He also helps me put, you know, my wet laundry into my dryer, and he helps me take out the dry clothes out of the dryer as well. So that deserves a little something, just also to teach him, you know, work, you work and it pays. So yeah, so now he has, oops, I didn't count it for you guys. So now he has $5, $6, $7, $8, $9. Because when his brothers and sisters are getting something with their allowance, he sometimes wants something, and I figure since he is helping out around the house, he deserves to get a little something, some allowance too. And now for the unexpected big bill that came up that I've told you guys. I know I said house insurance. It turned out to be not house insurance. I'm gonna have to go back and fix this. It turned out to be that it is property tax. So for property tax, I have, let's see here, I have 51, 150, 250, 3, and to this I am gonna be adding another 3. So there is 50, 150, 2, Alright, you guys, so I just realized that I made a mistake because I'm supposed to stuff for her property tax another $300, and I realized I made a mistake for housing, for house supplies. For house supplies, it's supposed to be but I was going to use 20s and a 10, so that is 50. I don't know what I was thinking, you guys. Maybe because it is 12 o'clock and 12:30 at night, and my mind is just not here, and everybody's asleep right now. So yeah, okay, so I went ahead and fixed housing. I went ahead and put 2 20s and a 10, and I took out the 5 that I had put in there. I mean the 50 that I put in there. So now let's go back to like I mentioned, it's not house insurance, it is property tax. And property tax, like I've mentioned already has 300. I'm gonna add another 3. Here's 50, 150, 2, 250, and 3. So let's go ahead. It's 50, 150, 2, 250, 3, 350, 4, 450, 5, 550, and 6. 6 for property tax. And for kids savings, let's see, how much do they have in here? They have 20 already. I'm gonna go ahead and add another 20. I'm gonna put these 3 envelopes in here. Oh, also, I am adding a new envelope. Unfortunately, I have run out of envelopes, but I have a new one that I need to start saving up for, because after we catch up with paying our property tax, it's just gonna be, I just have one more month, just have the month of August for the 2 paychecks that we're gonna get in that month to save up another 600. But after that, we're gonna start saving up for my husband's credit card. We're gonna start paying my husband's credit card. So I'm gonna start saving up for that as well, and that is gonna get $40. And here is our last 2 20s, which comes out to $40, because that's what I'm gonna put. And just for the credit card, I am just gonna put it right here, just because, like I mentioned, I don't have any more envelopes. So for husband's credit card, it's gonna get $40. So I'm gonna put that here. All right, so that is it for my envelope stuffing. And then I'm gonna move on to this right here. Like I mentioned, I have these dollars right here left, so I'm gonna go ahead and start the dollar challenge. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is gonna go to the dollar challenge. These $6. I do have my container for my dollar challenge, but it just happens to be in the room and my husband's asleep right now, so I will put that in later. And I am gonna be starting to do all right, so I want to go ahead and start the 100 envelope challenge. So I made these by myself because I have a whole box full of envelopes. They're just envelopes that have, like, if you turn it around, like for example like this, you see how you can see this right here, but on this other side of the envelope has like the clear plastic where you can see where you put the address and the name and everything. So what I did is I have a whole box full of those. So instead of going out and buying some, even though I would like to have some cute and fancy ones, but I am on a budget, so the less I can spend, the better, at least for now, until I am able to save up, you know. So what I did is, all right, so what I'm thinking I'm wanted the numbers I'm gonna pick 2 numbers. And since I do have a couple of bills that just came up out of nowhere, I'm gonna start off with like the smaller numbers. So I will be choosing number 1 and number 2. So I'm gonna start off with number 1. Here is I do have, like I said, I do have $5. I do have 5 ones left. I could do 1 and then do 4, but I think I'm just trying to do the smallest number as I possibly can. So I'm gonna do 1 and 2. So here's 1. I'm gonna just go ahead and fold this and put it in this envelope here. And then by the time I'm able to get to the bigger number, I will be done with paying my property tax, because the property tax and my husband's credit card is just temporary. It's not a long-term thing. So by September I should be done with paying the property tax, and that's when we're going to start moving on to paying the credit card. But like I mentioned, I'm already starting to save up for that, even if it's $20 or $30. But I was able to manage to put $40. So yeah, I'm kind of already blabbering. I'm probably sound like I'm all over the place. So let's just get back to the 100 envelope challenge. Pick number 1. I already put 1 in there, and what I'm gonna do is I do have this tape here. I've already had this, so that is 0 money spent. I am a mom on a budget, as you could tell by my channel name, Mom on a Budget. So, and I thought it was cute, and it goes with it because it's pink. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just do it like this. Like I said, it's nothing fancy. It's gonna do what it needs. It's gonna work for what I need it to work for. If I can get it on there. There you go, just like that. And then make sure it's on there good. And just kind of seal it in, say and then just tear off like the edges. Remember, I know it's always nice to have it fancy, but when you are trying to save and you're trying to accomplish your saving goals and your saving challenges, if you can use things that you have around the house, why not? why not? All right, so we already have one done. Now we're gonna go ahead to number 2, and I have 4 more $1 bills left, so I'm gonna go ahead and get 1 and 2. Doesn't want to go in there, so I'm going to put those $2 in my number 2 envelope, just like so. And then we're going to do the same thing what I did to that one. And then we're going to go ahead and just close that up, just like that. So yeah, just like that. I will go back in and just trim the edges so they could look a little bit more clean. All right, so I got 2 envelopes done. And yeah, so, and once they have them all here, and once I get to 100, it has that cute little design I did. Very simple. And didn't go out and spend much because my plan is to save. So I am going to keep saving. If I have things that I can use around the house, I'm going to go ahead and use it. And I will start saving up. Eventually I will start saving up to kind of just upgrade. This is what I'm using for now, and it works. It works. And what I love most is that I don't have to spend anything, not even $1, $2, $3, or $5, because I'd rather have these $5 go into my savings, my challenges, or anything like that, than versus spending it knowing that I could have used it for what I have at home, knowing that I could have used what I have at home. And now we are left with $2. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add it to my $1 challenge. So that will bring it to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have $8 for my $1 challenge. So I will put in this. I will be putting this right in here, and I will put that in my container. So yeah, there you guys have it. I didn't get to stuff all of them. I think actually I was able to stuff almost all of them except one, but that is okay. Like I mentioned, once the property taxes and my husband's credit card is temporary, and once I'm done with that, I'm able to save a little bit more. So yes, there you guys have it. And if you guys like this channel, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment and subscribe if you are new, and please share. I would gratefully appreciate it. It will help my channel out a lot. And yeah, so all right, so that is it for today's video, and I'll see you guys at the next one.